What's up, Cycledrag Universe? I am so pumped to take you on this tour. Guys, you know, I'm always on a quest to show you the absolute coolest events and motorcycles I can find. Well, take a look at this. St. Pete Bike Fest, you having a good time?
Yeah.
Oh, do I have a lot to show you. How you doing, Cycledrag Universe? Thanks for stopping back once again. You know I'm always on a quest to show you the coolest motorcycles and motorcycle events I possibly can. Well, this week, I take you to the St. Pete Bike Fest. While much of the country is buried in snow, down here at Bert Barracuda's Harley Davidson and the Orange County Choppers Roadhouse and Museum, the St. Pete Bike Fest is absolutely off the chain. We've got so much to see, so many motorcycles to see. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a little warmth, sunshine, and motorcycle exhaust coming to you. What an impressive turnout. Look at this, guys. This place is full, nowhere to park. It's not just a Harley event. Here we go. How about a Suzuki Hayabusa stretched out with a Brox exhaust? That's what I love down here in Florida. Just like Biketoberfest, just like Bike Week, we are seeing so much assimilation. It's not Harley only events. It's not metric only events. It's a big melting pot. Did I mention we'll see some variety? Great looking motorcycle.
I know you.
You know me.
I watch you all the time.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I love this bike. You're on it now. Tell me about this build.
I built it in my garage, and I've been building choppers for 50 years.
Very cool, man. I love it. It's beautiful. Let them know. And you're right here next to Mr. Paul Teutul. You might have to show him this bike. I like it. Let them know what you think in the comments.
Like it.
Guys, and all this makes perfect sense when you consider we are right next to one of the biggest Harley dealerships in all of Florida. Take a look behind me. Even with these crazy interest rates, I think a lot of people will be enticed to write that check. I know I will, that's for sure. You might have to send some super chat or send some stars, and I'll go see if Bert can cash them in on one of those new road glides. And we're gonna hear from Bert later on. He's got a lot of great ideas and a lot of things you can get involved in. And this event, really his vision, the St. Pete Bike Fest. We gotta give him a big shout out. Pleased to be joined with the man himself, Mr. Bert Barracuda. Thank you so much. And I gotta say, in the words of Kevin Costner, if you build it, they will come. This was your vision many, many years ago. How did this first get started?
Well, when I was a young man, it was real simple. I used to race bikes. I used to work on them the whole 9 yards, and I wrote a goal. I said if I ever made any money in life, I'd sell everything I had and buy a Harley Davidson dealership and build a motorcycle country club, and that's what we got. So here's where we're at.
That's a great way to describe it. Some have called this a campus. I don't think there's anywhere quite like this. Your massive Harley dealership, OCC Roadhouse next door, space for concerts, rallies. Whose brainchild was this? How'd you guys come up with it?
That's the way it was written many years ago. You know, I've always wanted to come up with a concept. Okay, you go to a golf club, there's a country club. You got a yacht, you got a yacht club. Well, there's not a motorcycle country club anywhere. So that's what we did.
I know that guy. I see that guy before Daytona.
Good to see you, man.
Oh, sir, I follow you all the time.
Thanks for being here.
Hey, thank you for coming.
You got it.
Hi, buddy. Stalker. Sir.
Get in there. Oh, look who I found. The legend, Mr. Paul Teutul Sr. Thank you so much for being here, man. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Good to see you again.
How about the respect you're being paid out there? You can't walk through a crowd still. We're talking 20 plus years ago since the show started. What's that mean?
You know what? I just I feel grateful that I have such a good fan base, you know, and they've been there all these years, which to me is pretty amazing. You know, it's almost like 20 years back. It was kind of the same greeting, so it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Got to ask you about this vision that Bert Barracuda and Keith have, because it's really taken shape. There's no place quite like this. To see that many people out here for St. Pete Bike Fest, what do you think about this event?
No, I mean, I think, first of all, of course, it's a great event, but I think that, you know, last year was good too, but I think each year is going to increasingly get more, bigger and more people. And I think that, you know, the more that people come around and see what's going on here and enjoy the, you know, all the bikes and whatnot, and they bring back their friends, so I think it'll just keep growing.
Guys, we got one heck of an amazing custom bike show going on as well, so let's give you a quick tour and see what we can find. Guys, check out this 2013 Kawasaki ZX-10. A lot of one-off parts, one-off swing arm, that is for sure. Look at the detail too. Very unique livery. This thing is cool. We got the old school Ducati, and you want to talk about old school. Oh my, you know we love these. Cycledrag Universe, you know we love our old school two-strokes. The H2 750 Widowmaker, this one's pretty. Blues Brothers in the house. 3 carburetors, 3 cylinders, looks to be original paint in fine condition. If you have ever ridden one of these, let me know. This is on the Cycledrag bucket list of bikes I would like to own someday. That is for sure. I want a blue one, but I'd take a purple one. The purple people eater. These things are awesome. Triple two-stroke. Well guys, you know you must have a meticulously clean kitchen because not many people let you in the kitchen. I want to say thank you, Mr. Keith Overton, OCC Roadhouse and Museum. We're here, they're serving up good food. Keith, first of all, your impression of this event and the service.
Yeah, it's been great, good question. It's been awesome, I'm overly impressed with it. We've got a great quality of people that come here. I love it all. Every single person that comes here has a great time. And if they don't, it's probably because they didn't get a chance to eat our food or drink our beverages, right? But the more they do that, the more fun they have. We're in our kitchen right now. This kitchen was physically designed. It's almost 4,200 square feet, and it was designed to do catering for large events like this. We have 600 seats in the restaurant, but we're serving 10,000 people today. So you see back here, we've got our back line, we've got our pizza station, our front line, our second line, our expos up front. We've got our smoker over here. We smoke 100 pounds of meat at the same time. Ribs, pulled pork, everything's here that you need to have a great time at a bike fest.
A lot of vintage Japanese. Here we got the old school Yamaha FJ 1100. Yamaha becoming more and more collectible from this time period. And mark my words, guys, you understand this if you watched any of our coverage from Mecum. Vintage Japanese bikes are just skyrocketing in value, and that's going to continue for quite some time. Plenty Harley Davidsons in here as well. I found another one, guys, 1973 Kawasaki H2. So I love your bike. What's your name?
Martin.
Where are you from, Martin?
Originally England, and I now live in Plant City.
Very cool. Welcome to Florida.
Yeah, we've been here 6 years now, and it's been fantastic.
Well, tell me about this amazing two-stroke triple.
Well, years ago when I was 17, I had in England, I had a 250 version of this. And then, yeah, you grew up on them things, and then you get married, and there's like, you have lots of different bikes, but anyway, so maybe 15 years ago, it was time for bikes again. I had a few in England, and then we came over, and I always wanted a H2. And we found this one in boxes in Sarasota. So I bought it as a frame and some wheels and the engine, and went through it. And then 2 months ago, I kicked it up and rode it. It's a fantastic bike.
Beautiful motorcycle. Thanks so much for showing me. I love it.
It's great.
I told you motorcycles can live in harmony. How about the Harley Davidson right next to this customized Gen 3 Suzuki Hayabusa? You don't see many Gen 3s with the custom work. Look at this swing arm, look at the detail, look at the wheels. Wow, this thing is beautiful. They don't waste much time. It is a Gen 3 tricked out. Even a scoot ski, I love it. All right, Cycledrag Universe, no, it's not a jet ski. He rides it on the street. It's a, what in the world do we call this thing?
It's called a scoot ski, sir.
How's it handle on the road?
It does beautifully.
Yeah,
Does beautifully. A little bit breezy at about 60 miles an hour, but it does well.
What's law enforcement think when they see you cruising on this thing?
They just smile and wave.
100% street legal. Can it go in the water as well?
One time it can go in the water.
One time.
Then I got to call a crane to help me get it back out.
Oh boy. Well, thank you for showing us, guys.
Thanks,
Is
brother.
that cool? What? If you like street bikes and you like jet skis, this is the perfect combination, huh? How about it? This thing is so wild. Give you a look underneath it again. Yes, it has tires. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this? Is this crazy or what? Well, they say there's a behind for every seat. We found the behind for this one, and he's right there. guys, we've also got the Gen 2 Suzuki Hayabusa tricked out. Very cool. And this man loves the throttle. Look at, oh yeah. Look at the rake on this chopper. This thing is awesome. We'll see it all, guys. Very cool.
I built this from the ground up. It was all the original ideas I've had on my whole life. And it's a bucket list. It's a goal. It's nothing. Now, yeah, I got to be a businessman. You got to make a little bit of money. But that's not what this is about. This is about living your dream that you dream and wrote your goals down at a young man. And now I get to live it every single day. It's humbling.
Heavy dose of big wheel baggers. Check out the amazing attention to detail here on this Indian. This motorcycle is great. And I have worked with a lot of great marketers. Vince McMahon comes to mind, Forrest Lucas comes to mind, but how about this, guys? How about Bert? If you saw our video, every time a customer comes in, he gives them a free beer, and he takes care of all these great ladies back here. It's a real experience, and that's what it's all about. When you shop for a motorcycle, you want to be in a good mood. It's a lifestyle, it's a passion. That's why you watch this channel. That's why we bring you these events from the comfort of your living room, the comfort of your couch. That's what it's all about, guys. We got another Hayabusa. I love it. Look at the old school H1, the Kawasaki H1. A little bit of something for everybody. Check out this massive front wheel. Wow. Well, guys, I am salivating at these brand new Harley Davidson. So let's give you a quick walk down the line. Let's give you a look at the 2022 Harley Sportster S. This motorcycle drawing a lot of attention. It is a big departure from your standard Sportster, but so far very popular. I want to know what you think about it in the comments. Does anybody remember the Blues Brothers? I think they're here. We got to check this out. Wait a minute. The Blues Brothers are here?
We're here. Who isn't here? That's the question.
So how did you get here?
Well, we had to come all the way in the Bluesmobile. Luckily, Elwood picked me up on his way over there in Juliet, and we got over here in good time. So we're excited for what's happening here. And also, the toy run this week coming up on December 4th. We'll break some records.
We'll see you there. Thanks for being here, guys.
All right.
We also have a brand new bike for 2022. It is the Nightster 975. If you guys remember the Revolution Max motor, they took that, they downsized it. It was a 1250. They made this one a 975. It's a beautiful bike. Let me know what you think.
So we've designed it so that we're a one-stop shop. The bands play right outside of the restaurant here. There's plenty of seating to watch them. And you can park literally right there. It's pretty cool. It's a really cool setup.
David Cook, Paul Sr.
9 to 5. How are you, sir? Very nice to meet you. Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay.
Always great to see Mr. David Cook. Thank you so much for being here. Very excited to see an American Idol in the flesh. How excited are you to play this motorcycle crowd?
Man, I'm a little concerned that our amps aren't going to be loud enough to compete with these bikes. So, no, I'm excited to get to play a show ever. So to be here is pretty rad. Hopefully these guys seem pretty rowdy, so I think we'll have a good time.
Anything special we can expect? I mean, I'm sure you got some Mariah Carey fans out there, right?
It's all Mariah Carey. It's all Mariah Carey covers.
How about that?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You have a great show, guys. What an impressive turnout. Look at this, guys. This place is full. Nowhere to park. Really digging these paint schemes, guys. Here's your 2022 Street Bob 114. You do get the Milwaukee 8 engine. You get the Softail. It is a beautiful motorcycle, that's for sure. I may want to ride this one. Here's one you got to see. In fact, it's attracting the most attention, the Lowrider ST. A lot of people haven't seen this bike in person yet. These bikes are in demand. It's hard to find them on the showroom floor. Some dealers had trouble getting them. Some are getting them now. But take a look, guys. Brand new fairing, Milwaukee 8 117. New design back here. It's good looking. I like it, but then again, I want them all. I want to know which one's your favorite, though.
Oh my God, you're so high.
Hey,
you made my day.
You had somebody sit on your bike? Tell me about that.
Oh God, no, I do all the time. It's called No Behind Left Behind on Instagram.
Very cool, very cool. Well, awesome bike. I like your custom paint job here.
Thank you very much. It's an aftermarket fairing set from NT Fairings.
Beautiful motorcycle.
Morley's Moto Repair did the work because I crashed into an ambulance,
Oh,
so...
Be careful. What's your name?
Jackie.
Jackie, where are you from?
I'm from Florida, well now, but I'm from Iowa, but I
There
live
you go.
here.
Gotta
Yeah.
love this weather. Love to see the female riders. We have another female rider over here. What's your name, ma'am?
Christine.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Brandon.
Okay, not far away.
I ride long distance across the country. There's even a trailer hitch. I pull a camper.
Oh my goodness. She's an iron butt. Well, you ladies ride. Oh, what do we have? We have a chip. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
All right, Bert. Now it's also for a good cause because we got something coming up and we're trying to break a record here, aren't we?
Absolutely, a world record. Okay, and that's our toy run, Bert's 5th annual toy run. It's on December 4th, right here at this store, and the number is 1,740 participants is what we need. Okay, and that number will be a world record, so we're shooting for it. It's just something that another notch on the belt, so to speak, another opportunity to be different than like nobody else. And last year, if we knew that was a number, we probably had that many people.
Welcome to the St. Pete Bike Fest.
And guys, here is one that has taken the motorcycle world by storm. I think sometimes Harley might get some unjust criticism, people saying they missed the market because they tried new things. This is something that's very, very popular. What do you guys think? Pan America, right? You liking it? You digging it?
I ride the shit out of it.
Oh, there, he said it, not me. Variable valve timing, direct injection, dual overhead cam. Yes, this is how the Rev Max engine started. I know Harley traditionalists, it's not what you're used to, but guys, it's an awesome engine. The reviews on this motorcycle have been great, made to compete with KTM, the BMW, all the adventure bikes. This thing is snappy, this thing is fast. It is the Pan America Special, and I want to know what you think about it. All right, Cycledrag Universe, you know we got to show you an old school cow as well. We love the Z1Rs. Got the Z1R front fairing on it, KZ1000 badges, a lot of chrome. It is old school, it is cool. Now bring me up to speed on you. I've been following you on Instagram. I see you're still in there getting your hands dirty, bending steel, working on motorcycles. What have you been up to?
That's what I've been up to. Yeah, I was still, you know, we have a farm, so I spend a little time working on that because we have animals. But yeah, I spend 5 days a week or so here, and we got a nice little shop back there. Just a couple of us working back there. But yeah, I've been hands-on since I've been here, and I like it. I like it better than I did when we were in New York because of the fact that, you know, it's kind of like I almost have to do it because we don't have that group of people and the machinery had, but you know, it's something that I love. I've always loved it, and you know, I'll probably be doing it for a while.
Sure. Hey, cool trike, man. Tell me a little bit about this thing.
67, built in 13.
Wow. What type of power plant?
It's a 1641.
1641. What type of engine?
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen engine. Oh my gosh.
Cam-headed.
Very cool, guys. Is that awesome or what? Look at this trike. True rat rod look. And guys, here we have the Low Rider S. Kind of a stripped down street bob kind of look. Kind of like the one we just saw, except without the big fairing. It's a cool bike. The blacked out Milwaukee 8 117 engine is certainly pretty. It's beautiful, guys. So as we go through this in the comments too, I got a couple questions for you. Number one, which one would you ride if you could only pick one? Which one would you test drive? And also, is Harley missing the mark like some say, or do you like the direction of the motor company in these new motorcycles? Let me know down below. Here we have the Fat Bob 114. Beautiful motorcycle. Love the paint too. Nice paint design. It's clean.
There's going to be 6 different municipalities. We're going to have the police. We're going to have the eye in the sky. We're going to be police escorted through this. And it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours just for that many bikes to get back in and park. And then we got the Blues Brothers playing that day. It's going to be an awesome event. You got to come, man.
I'm gone. I hope you join us too. We're going to break a record, and it's all for a good cause.
We're on a mission from God. It's all for the children. We got to get here for the toy run on December 4th, and you do too.
Down here in Florida, all the way from Chicago?
All the way.
That brings up one thing, Jake. Did you talk to your parole officer?
We got to go.
Thank you guys for being here. The Blues Brothers are here. Bert Barracuda Harley Davidson. Guys, it is the St. Pete Bike Fest, and it is absolutely crazy. My man was a little bit excited. I don't know if that was necessary, though. Oh my gosh, this place is absolutely packed. Look over here. Wow, how about it? Place feels like Bike Week. And here we've got the Road Glide Limited right next to it. A Road King Special. Two beautiful motorcycles with a 114 Milwaukee 8 engine. And last but certainly not least, the 2022 Ultra Limited. The technology and control on these bikes are amazing too. ABS, cruise control, the boombox feature. It's getting tough to get out of here, that's for sure. Beautiful motorcycle here though, I love them all. Well, that's pretty cool, and I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to leave your feedback. So if you guys follow my outlet closely, you know my dad's a big KZ guy, made me a KZ guy. He told me stories back when he was a young kid. Harley guys would dump beers on the tank of his Kawasaki KZ. You know, there was some that felt that way. It's good to know that rivalry is over. You know my slogan, if it has two wheels, we love it, and that is absolutely true. We're into all motorcycles here. Tremendous turnout of vendors too, guys. Let's meet some of these vendors that make this event possible. Russ Anderson. Guys, I see smoke in the air. There was some just a minute ago. I don't think anybody was doing a burnout. That means, yes, plenty of vendors here. Cigar vendor George, you've been here since the beginning. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
What do you think separates this event from others that you attend?
Classy, man. This is the greatest event ever. It's so clean. I tell people, come try it one time. You'll be here every year. The campus here is unbelievable. Keith and the team keep it so nice. We will always be back here every year. Keep growing. We've been here since day one when it was at Trade Winds. Now we're up here at the OCC campus, and I'm telling you something, we'll be back every year. Can't wait to see everybody, and keep making smoke.
Thanks so much. Well, guys, sometimes you got to just rent a U-Haul trailer when you got these massive big tire Hayabusas that are coming up from Fort Myers, Florida. Look at the tire on this thing. Well, guys, as you can see, Paul Teutul Sr. obviously pretty popular here at the Orange County Choppers Roadhouse. The fact that we're not buried in 5 feet of snow right now like our friends in New York.
Yeah. Jim was telling me that or Jim or Tim, one of the two, but Buffalo's got like 7 feet of snow.
Yes, I'm glad we're not there.
I have to go back to New York on Wednesday night for Thanksgiving, so I probably won't be there that long, but I'll be glad to get back. Actually, it's a little chilly here too for this time of the year, right? Sure. But it's much better in New York.
Well, be safe doing that.
Thanks, man.
Just like the people remember you, if you go into the OCC Roadhouse right now, everybody's walking around all the bikes, the fire bikes. I don't know if you saw the other night, I met a group of girls, half were from Russia, half were from Ukraine.
On YouTube, or not YouTube, on Instagram. I was like, what?
The bike was bringing them together. They were talking about how much they love each other and how much they love your bike. To see people remember these motorcycles and
young
live
people
on.
Too.
I mean, that's got to be special to you, right?
Generation after generation. Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty. You know, I kind of like when people come up and they were kids when they watch the show. Now they're adults and they have kids, and some of the people have memorabilia from 20 years back, which is pretty cool because you don't see a lot of that stuff anymore. So I really appreciate that.
That's right. Pleased to be joined with Mr. Tim Montana. Tim, thanks so much for being here. I found out you're a rider as well.
Oh yeah.
So how excited are you to play this crowd?
Oh, this is fun, man. Bike rallies, Florida. Come on, lay it on.
St. Pete Bike Fest is on. We've got some very special guests here.
Hey, how are you?
You know, I'm surrounded by motorcycles. I'm doing great.
Oh God, we're looking forward to seeing you guys all weekend. We'll be down here at Bert Barracuda Harley Davidson in Clearwater.
Guys, he wins the award for furthest distance traveled all the way from Scottsdale, Arizona. It is Steve Soundart. Steve, you have one of the most unique products ever. We got to check it out. All right, show me. These guys are never going to believe this.
So we take any picture you send in,
okay,
before picture,
right?
And we'll put a custom background on it if you want so. And then we go ahead and turn it into a Bluetooth speaker.
It's a speaker. That's awesome, guys. That is so cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Look at all these different portraits and their radios. And guys, who doesn't love an old school Kawasaki?
High compression, so it might take a second.
That's okay. Let's hear this thing make some noise.
It's whirly. It's all over the road. They didn't even give me a trophy.
Well,
little bitches.
You deserve a trophy.
I got 5 of them. I ain't worried about it.
Let's hear that throttle. Sounds great.
Cycledrag.
Be careful.
But the economic study from it, we do a study every single year for Visit St. Pete Clearwater when we get some funding and help us. And it was last year was $32 million to the economy here locally. It's not Daytona. We're not trying to be Daytona. We don't want to be spread out all over the county like they are over there. We don't want to do that here. So it's a little more boutique-ish, and there'll be fewer people here than there will be over there. But hopefully the quality of the events, the lineup of entertainment is always going to be high-end. We're always going to have super good national acts that are performing here, like what you're hearing out here right now.
Always great to see a husband and wife together in business, guys. The name of the company is King Baby. Tell me about it.
King Baby is just all handcrafted, made in the USA. A lot of the celebrities are wearing it.
Yes, yes.
925 silver.
Congratulations on that. I'm going to show you some of the celebrities who wear this jewelry. Brantley Gilbert wears it. Miranda Lambert wears it. Even back there, the great Howard Stern wears their jewelry. Yes, he does. Awesome stuff. That's got to make you feel pretty good. Bert, we also got some things going on here, like the pavers. Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, it's Bert's Salute to America. It's my charity that we developed. And what it is, we got the largest American flag in the state of Florida right outside here. We have pavers that are in the ground. You can make a $500 donation, and you can engrave what you want on that paver to memorialize somebody that's of a loved one or somebody that's important in your life. And that money goes to a charity. It goes to 2 functions. One, it goes to the Tampa Homeless, which is a veterans organization. And that veterans organization actually goes out and saves veterans that are homeless, gets them back into society and puts them back with the Veterans Administration, gets all their benefits rolling, and we pay for that gap. That's one. The other one is the Ian Relief Fund that we have. We've got a bunch of people that in Port Charlotte that have been affected by this hurricane. We are raising money for those. So those are the 2 items that we have. So go to BertSaluteToAmerica.com and buy your paper today.
Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you being here. Take a look behind them, guys. It is Folds of Honor. Thank you very, very much. How did you get hooked up with Paul Teutul, and how did you come up with this idea to bring him from Newburgh, New York, down here to sunny Florida?
So, Paul and I have known each other for a little bit, and he built a couple of bikes for me back when we owned Trade Winds, and we were running an event at the resort. And Paul did a couple things for our charity. He built a few bikes for us. We actually put them in our rental program out there. And along the way, he just was tired of being in the cold all the time. He just wanted to ride more. He wanted to enjoy life more. And we just got to talking about the concept of moving to Florida. And I finally talked him into moving down here. He lives up in Brooksville. He's here almost every day. He's got a shop right here on campus. So not only do we have an entertainment venue, a restaurant, and a motorcycle dealership with a huge service department, we've got a custom bike building shop right behind that. That bikes are being built in literally every day. And I just love seeing Paul turn a wrench. I mean, he's in his heaven, his heyday. That to me is the most fulfilling part of the whole thing, is seeing him happy. He's in a really good place. I love watching him interact with the customers. He eats lunch here every day. He's a great guy. He's misunderstood sometimes. That's the best way to say it. But he's a really good dude, and I think a lot of people don't know that because they only saw his personality on TV. But yeah, I love watching him interact with the customers. He's really funny, and they love him.
No doubt. Well, thank you for what you do, guys. This event is awesome. A little bit of something for everybody. Make sure you get here if you can. We're here. Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you guys. Thanks for being here. Hey, guys, we're meeting some racers in here. Let me see that helmet one more time. That even shows Hayabusa racer. Thank you. What's your name?
Joseph Bertram.
Where are you from?
I'm from Mayaca City.
And you watch Cycledrag?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Best channel you can find.
Humble. Hello, Barrett. How you doing?
Where's my Army brothers and sisters? So if you serve in any branch of the service, your arm should be in the air right now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not doing this to embarrass anybody. I'm doing this because I want everybody else to look around. What you see, the people whose hands are in the air, represent the less than 1% of the people in this nation that serve in its military. So think about that. Less than 1% of the people in this nation serve in its military.
One lucky fan going home with a set list. Congratulations, sir. What's your name?
Mike.
And you collect set lists?
Yes, sir.
Well, you got it. How did Craig Morgan do tonight?
He was awesome.
Yes, he was. Well, thank you for being here. I got something for you, too. We're going to give you another souvenir. Cycledrag sticker. There you go. Final thing for you. I know you made history with the Spider-Man, Larry McBride. First 200 mile an hour electric motorcycle. There's been a lot of talk. There's been some guys doing things overseas. Man, are we ever maybe going to see this dream team come back together?
Well, you know what? I think you will. I think you will. I just think that, you know, I'm a pretty busy guy, and Larry's a super busy guy. You know, and he's got a lot of commitments that, you know, we talk, and you know, he has a lot of commitments that he has to. You know, it's kind of like I have this, and this, and he's got to go through all that stuff before he can get here. But I do believe he'll be here.
Awesome, Paul. Again, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you being here, guys. He's the legend. How great is this? Hey guys, what's your name?
Jeff and MJ.
Where are you from?
Right here.
Excellent.
Loving it.
You watch Cycledrag?
We do. We love it.
And are you ready for Scott Stapp?
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for being here.
We appreciate it greatly. We got a lot of fun in store for you. The night's not over yet. We're going to introduce the band here in just a second. But more importantly, I want you to stay for the after party. We got Big Brother.
With no more ado, no more bullshit. Let's give a big hell yeah for Scott Stapp!
All right, guys, here we go. Who's ready for Scott Stapp, huh? Who's ready? Who's ready for Scott Stapp? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? They're ready. We're all ready. Let's go. Let's go.
We'll find our identity. We found it.
Guys, was that awesome or what? Scott Stapp and crew, they rocked it. Thank you so much. How about the St. Pete Bike Fest? My goodness. Are they on to something or what? Thanks for watching. Thanks for everybody who was a part of this. We got much more coming. If you like that video, here's another one for you. Subscribe right in the middle. And you know, if it's anything fast motorcycles, we are in. Cycledrag rolls on.